welcome back to Badly Played Game Reviews. This is episode 11. That's right, it's been 4 years since we last did an episode, and it wouldn't be complete without my co-host. Now, according to the internet, he's only available as a DLC, but I have a physical copy with me. It's Shoney. Welcome back.
Thanks for having me. Appreciate it. After 4 years.
That was 3 attempts, right. Right, so this is episode 11. I've done some notes, as you already know, because we've been through this fucking twice.
Yeah, only we know that. Nobody else does.
Right, episode 10 was Golden Axe.
In
Which was
2020.
Yes,
Yeah.
2020, so it was pre-COVID. It was recorded before COVID, and...
Yeah, I think I remember editing it while COVID was going on or something.
Yeah, would have been.
Yeah. It did well, that one, didn't it?
Yeah, massively.
Yeah.
With a staggering 40 views as of today.
Yes.
Yeah. And it must have gone in like an order or something, because our best one is Kid Chameleon, which is our first one,
Right.
with 152 views.
152 views.
So, yeah, thanks everyone for
The
tuning in.
continued support. Yeah.
Bastards.
Well, it could be the fact that like we're like really terrible at like editing, playing games, ugly, not very funny.
Exactly.
Well, it could be, but I don't think so. You know.
Well, after 4 years, 4 years, more than 4 years, I still haven't hit 1,000 subscribers, so yeah.
Yeah,
But,
which is criminal, I have to admit.
But there are some people that do appreciate
Yeah,
some
definitely.
things, and especially to those couple of people who bought me a coffee. Thank you very much, by the way.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. You gonna give them a shout?
Yeah, links in the description. I can't remember the names because they were funny names. They weren't like fucking Daniel Stevens or something like that. I don't... But if you're still watching, you know who you are. Thank you.
Oh, that is awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
On Hodgson's behalf, that's mint.
Yeah, nice support. So we are playing Doom. Classic Doom, and we're going to be playing it on the PS4 because I personally find it easiest to play on that. I do have it on PlayStation 1, but that would have been just...
It's got to be like 95, 96 or something, hasn't it?
Well,
it can't be far
I
behind.
was just thinking, you'd only be able to play it with them.
Ah, yes.
So
yeah, if it's
you wouldn't be able
PS1,
to use analog sticks,
No.
so that'd be a right bastard to play.
It would, yeah.
Thinking about it, the Saturn version, although this
Same deal.
this controller is fucking awesome, is easier to move than 4 separate buttons like it has on the
right.
PlayStation.
Yeah.
So that's why I love the Saturn version. because
Well, I mean, my first experience was playing it on the Super Nintendo, so I would have had that struggle as well, you know.
which I've seen a lot of footage of, but I never got round to playing it.
No, well, like I was saying to you earlier, you know, it's because I didn't have a PC. I didn't really know anybody who had a PC at the time. It was a DOS, whatever, you know. Couldn't play this in 1993 or 94.
Well, no,
whatever.
you have to have rich parents, wouldn't you? To have
Rich parents, yeah, or know somebody who had rich parents or something,
Yeah.
and wanted to play Doom. Because as far as I was concerned, like PCs and stuff were just for like word processing and
And nerds.
nerds. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So that was all we had. So no, I didn't know anybody who had it until the Super Nintendo version. You know, you hear about people playing it at school, but it meant nothing to me. You know, I wasn't reading mags and stuff like that talking about this stuff. Wasn't on the internet in 1993.
No.
So you know,
No, exactly.
But yeah, I loved the Super Nintendo version, but that's only because that's all I knew.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, you normally favour the one that you first played.
Mm.
So I used to rave about the Saturn version. Oh, that's fucking amazing. People are slating it. Oh, it's shit. The frame rate's crap and it doesn't have this music and doesn't have whatever. But I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I was shit at it. I still am, but I still enjoyed it. And PS1 version, I thought that was really just as good. But
No, that's it.
Yeah.
But saying that, having played it, I played it on PS5, but you know, same version as this and everything, and it's everything I led it to believe it was. You know, it looks very, very faithful, I think, and still bastard hard. So I'm shit at it.
yeah, I wonder if the original PC version plays as nice as this, or this has been like massively improved. I mean, it looks stunning just even on this bit.
It does look good, doesn't it? Yeah. I don't know. Maybe you could, we'll try and A/B it or something like that.
Yeah.
You know, if you can find a little section or something.
Yeah. We'll borrow someone's
Yeah.
footage.
Yeah. I'll go and ask some nerd from 1993.
Yeah.
But no, I do remember it being difficult. I mean, we always say this, I'm shit at games, and that is true, but things like this, old school games are even more difficult, I find. Half
they're
the time.
insanely difficult. Some of, even like the family games, like, I was going to say DuckTales then, but...
Well, the NES or something.
Yeah, well, I've got them there, DuckTales 1 and 2, but they're not really that hard, but there's some games like that you'd expect. I'll tell you what it would be. Disney games.
Oh, right,
which,
yeah.
Yes, that is Disney, but,
Yeah.
you know, bloody Lion King, wherever that is,
Right.
Jungle Book.
Yeah.
Fucking insanely hard.
Yeah.
Lion King is just a complete piss take. I don't know how they got away with it.
Yeah, no, it doesn't make a lot of sense that way, does it? Different these days.
Yeah. Well, now everything's like regenerating health, or if you die, it's like, well, we just go back to the checkpoint and just keep trying until you get it right.
No, that's it, yeah.
But imagine years ago, well, on any old game, you die, you either go back to the start, or unless it was like Sonic, where you had a continuation marker, you're pretty much fucked.
No, that was it, yeah.
And that turned me off on a lot of games, because I played, I play on the Switch a lot now, but retro games on that. And there's some games I'm like really enjoying, and then I fucking die like just before the boss or something. Like, oh fucking never mind, it's alright. Sends you back to the fucking start. I'm like, fuck this game. I'm not playing that anymore.
Yeah, keeping it a bit too real.
Yeah.
That one, like, yeah. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I mean, my first system was Commodore 64, as you know. And some of those games, I remember Double Dragon. Like, it took me all summer to like get incredibly far on that or something. And yeah, you were fucked if you messed it up like right before the big boss. It doesn't matter, you put in like hours getting there in the first place or something.
Yeah, exactly. It was worse when, like, I did a video on Double Dragon, and I was shocked how far I got on my first attempt. I think I got to level 4 or something like that.
What on the NES?
The NES,
right? Yeah.
And I'm not a fan of Double Dragon anyway. I don't see the fascination in it.
Arcade.
It seems, arcade's alright, but it's just very stiff. In my opinion, you play Streets of Rage, and it's nice and easy. But again, that would fuck you up if you weren't that good at it, and you're on your last continue. I mean, that's it. You're fucking done for. You're in the last stage, and it was your last continue. You're dead. Game over.
Yeah. Well, you know, that's what it was like in those days, wasn't it? I suppose.
Yeah.
It's almost, well, I don't want to say too easy these days, because there's like bastard hard games and everything, but
there's a level of difficulty, but there's always that fallback that it's okay, because you're never going to get a game over.
No, exactly. Yeah, they just want you to put more hours in, don't they? So they don't care if you're doing this, that, and the other. Fuck off. As you can see, I am shit at this. Light switch or something. See, things like this. Am I supposed to go?
Straight down.
Right. Yeah, like when the lights go out in this game, it's still actually quite creepy. I think
it's when they flicker and there's one of those pink demons in front of you, fucking
invisible ones.
Invisible ones, yeah. It always bothered me because I never have the volume on that loud, so I was going through one stage and I couldn't move, and then it was because of one of them invisible things. So I couldn't see it, so I didn't know what was going on. I thought the controls were jammed. It was one of them fuckers who blocked me in. Of course, I had it on God mode, so it's not like I could see my energy going down.
Yeah, the one drawback of God mode. Where the shit am I going here? Is it through here? I think I've been through there.
Did you get your key card? Yeah.
I've got the red key card.
Yeah, I think it's up there somewhere, isn't it? Or is that where you've just come from? That's where the card was from.
That was where the card was from. Yeah. Get that help.
Jump out the window, end it.
Yeah, this brings back memories actually of playing Doom and all that. Now, like, where the fuck am I? Where am I supposed to go?
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't tell you what level was what, but I got so far through it, and the hours I put on one stage trying to find the fucking exit, and I look on the map and everywhere, because it's blank to begin with.
The map doesn't help you much, does it?
No, well, you can see all the lines of where you've been, so you've got gaps like that, which say you haven't been there.
Oh, jeez, I've never noticed that. Never noticed that.
I had this map up and it was fucking huge, and I was panning round it, and I was like, well, I've been everywhere. I ended up giving up. But you watch someone online, play this Doom level, takes like 30 seconds to do. You know, do it under par, and they just get the key straight through. If I could do that, it's like,
Blammo.
right. So why isn't that easy for everyone else?
Yeah.
Obviously, they played way too much of it.
Hang on.
There it is.
There we go. Oh, fuck, I thought I got him there. Bastard. So it's like, it's got to be one of the sort of first decent 3D shooter thing, isn't it, I guess? 3D-ish, anyway.
Yeah. It probably still is one of the best, isn't it?
Mm.
I mean, I still think this beats a lot of modern ones. There's quite a lot of first-person games I've played and think they don't stand up well to this.
No. Apart from, obviously, like, it still looks great, but, you know, there's there are graphical things that like date it a little bit and everything, but in terms of like you know what it did for the genre and stuff.
Well, it's just like that then. And look at that guy there. He's fucked.
Yeah, that's grim, isn't it?
You wouldn't see that on anything else like Mario, would you?
No, because it did get a lot of shit at the time for being quite gruesome, didn't it?
Yeah.
Which I suppose at the time it was. You know, again, the level of like violence and stuff doesn't really particularly phase you now, does it? But
no.
But back then,
it's all pixels, isn't it? Which got sparked off with Mortal Kombat, then, didn't it?
Yes,
which
of course.
Introduced the ratings.
Yeah, quite rightly so, you know. But I always thought that was more funny than gruesome.
Yeah.
All that stuff, you know.
What's wrong with blowing someone's chest to pieces with a shotgun?
Well said. Yeah, too right. But you know, the whole like first-person shooter thing. What was there before this, really? You know, apart from Wolfenstein.
There were a few, apparently, because I was listening to a podcast and someone was on about it. It might be an Arcade Attack. They're a good listen. And they were on about it. I think they said, what's the first FPS game?
Operation Wolf? Something like that?
That was a rail shooter, wasn't it?
Yeah, I suppose so.
But no, exactly the same style as this. And obviously you think Doom or Wolfenstein, but they said it went back to the 70s.
What?
Like, especially on something like a C64, where it was just lines. You know, there's no detailed graphics, was there? Yeah. It was just lines where you walk towards and they get bigger as you go towards them. So,
well, I'm not familiar with that.
I haven't got a fucking clue. I always thought Wolfenstein was the first one, but
how long before this was Wolfenstein about? It wasn't far, was it?
2 years.
Right.
I think.
Yeah, 1 or 2 years before this.
It wasn't too far, I don't think.
No. But obviously you can see where this got its genesis, no pun intended, you know. But you can totally see that, like, loads since owed everything to this, pretty much.
Yeah.
Because there's that game that's coming out soon. Oh Jesus, what's it called? Bear with me, I'll look it up. No, I can't remember. But it's in the news at the moment because it's almost photorealistic. So it's like some sort of horror-y sort of like shooter game and everything. But if you look at the trailer, Lost Fragment, it's called. Lost Fragment. Unreal Engine 5, all that stuff. But essentially, if you look at the trailer for it, it's somebody walking down like a corridor, shooting stuff, or like trying to shoot stuff and everything. Which, okay, maybe a pretty basic principle as far as games are concerned and everything, but you can see the parallels. Totally.
Yeah. But I don't mind stuff like this. I mean, it's old, but it's still so playable.
Oh, massively, yeah.
So it doesn't matter how graphics look. I mean, I've always said that anyway. It doesn't matter. A pretty game doesn't make it a great game, but it's only atmosphere, isn't it? And
of course it is, yeah.
Action.
Yeah, otherwise nobody would play retro games, would they? So, you know? Oh, shit. I don't know where I'm going with it. Yeah, this is always the problem I had. Where have I been? Where am I going? But mind you, since you said that about the map, I might... Ooh, what's that?
You might actually use the map.
Yeah. health bit there. Yeah, you can go in here, can't you?
Yeah, it's a pain in the fucking ass because
Does it lock you in or something?
there's a little switch on the floor there. I don't know if it's where the key is.
Right. What do these blue potion things do?
They're just are they armour? I think they're armour points.
Right.
So you're on like 151% now.
Got you. It's going to mean absolutely nothing because I'm going to die many times here. Ooh.
I hate this level because you always think you're getting so far and it's like you hit a dead end. You're like, oh, for fuck's sake.
Go back to where you came from, etc. Yeah.
Which is why we are going to use cheat at some point.
We're going to have to. No choice. Whoa.
Yeah, because I didn't play this. I don't play the PS4 that much because I don't really come in here to sit down and play. So I bought this on the Switch. 1 and 2 and 3. Oh, I've got Doom 64 as well.
Oh, yeah.
I don't actually rate that much. I mean, a lot of people say that it's one of the best Doom games, but
I've never played it, so can't comment. Really,
I still think 1 and 2 is the best.
Yeah.
3 was okay, but that just dragged on for a bit.
What about? Did you ever play Eternal and things like that on the PS4?
Yeah, I've got
16 games. Right?
I've got them up there. So I've got. What have I got?
Came in.
I overbought on some things, so I've got the Doom Classic Collection.
Oh yeah. Oh fuck. Get out of my way.
Watch out. Yeah, so that one is the limited run. It's got Doom 1, 2. This is how you ended up with the code.
Oh yeah, thanks for that.
Because I bought the Slayers collection, which I believed, it says Doom, Doom 2, Doom 3, and Doom 2016. I thought, mint.
The new one, newish one. Oof. Well, 2016, sorry, that one, but a more modern version. So.
Yeah, exactly. But I thought this had everything on the disc, but it doesn't. It has Doom 2016, and that's it. Doom 1, 2, and 3 are code.
Right.
I think. Okay. I know Doom 1 and 2 are definitely... Well, you got the code. Oh, no, there you go. Doom 2 and Doom 3 are on the code, which you had. Yeah. So, all I've got here is the Slayers collection, which is actually that one. Doom.
Right, yeah.
So, I've got 2 copies of Doom. I've got Doom Eternal, which cost me £4 from Asda.
£4. From Asda?
Yeah.
What?
They slash prices months after it come out.
Right.
I don't know if it wasn't selling well. And yeah, it's £4. And I went to the counter and I was like, is that real? I was like, yeah. So, and you look online and people are bidding like 30 quid plus for it.
Right.
And I put a post on, I don't know if it's Instagram or something like that, saying, if you're near Asda and you want Doom Eternal, get it now, it's £4. And yet, it's still on eBay for like 30 odd quid.
Makes no sense.
Yeah, it's like, you're absolute fucking idiots.
I've got a switch to hit somewhere that makes a little bridge appear across here, and I have no idea where it is.
Piss.
It's going to be miles away, isn't it?
I know what it looks like, because there's like a little set of stairs going up the side next to some fucking, like a green pit. But getting to it, I can't remember. That's the place there.
Right, okay.
Let's
go around here again now. Oh, shit. Well, I fuck be able to remember how to get back there.
Oh, it's
this way,
annoying, isn't it? Yeah. See, in your head, you know where you're going, but
yeah,
with all the dead ends. Yeah.
So
it's just there on the left, isn't it? Through there.
Oh shit! It is. Yeah. What? Switch.
Oh, switch.
There we go. That one. Gotta be.
That's the one.
Good job you can edit some of this shite out, isn't it?
Do you ever remember one of the levels where the whole ceiling's coming down?
Yes.
That's
brutal.
Fucking hell, that was
bastard. Horrible. They did well to make this game at the time, what they had to work with.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty well documented though, isn't it, the making of this game? There's only about 5 blokes, wasn't it, isn't it?
Yeah, not many.
I remember there's a bloke called Romero, not
Yeah.
George, or John or something like that.
John Romero, yeah.
But yeah, they did incredibly well.
So,
Son of a bitch.
what weapons does he have on this? There's a pistol, isn't there?
Pistol, shotgun,
shotgun, chain gun.
chain gun. You got
Then what's it? Rocket launcher.
and a chainsaw.
Oh yeah.
I think,
Was it on this? Oh, was that Doom
or was that
2?
a different one?
Might have been Doom 2, that.
Ah, right.
I think, yeah. Shotgun, chain gun, rocket launcher, plasma gun,
Plasma gun, yeah.
and the BFG,
BFG, of course, yeah.
which in the film was known as the Bioforce gun, not the big fucking gun.
Ah, dangerously close to saying foreskin there. Right?
Big foreskin gun. Yeah. Strangled by a fucking foreskin.
Terrifying though. Yeah, I do remember this level, and this is a bit of a tricky one about where do you go, what do you do.
Yeah, well this is the bridge here, so you've got to activate that bridge. Which
That's right, yeah.
It's easy enough because that's only just
down the other
there.
end, isn't it? Yeah.
But then every bastard comes up then, don't they?
Ah,
I think.
I think it depends on what difficulty level you get it on, doesn't it?
Yeah, well, this is kiddie level, isn't it? So we're all right. What's he doing?
Hello? Oh!
Dead.
Yeah, they got some strange old baddies in this, haven't they?
Yeah.
Was the green thing, that thing on the side, is that armour as well or something? But if you've already got... Because you couldn't pick it up.
I don't know which is which. Oh, maybe the blue ones are health and the skulls are armour.
But you couldn't pick it up because it was still there, isn't it? If you
Is
get
it?
that round the corner there, yeah.
Oh, that thing?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. I thought you meant the skulls. Yeah,
No,
because
no.
I'm already maximum.
What is that? Armour or health? Or...
It must... Oh, I don't know. It must be armour.
Right.
I think when you get the skulls, it adds 1% on top. That,
Oh, okay,
that is
right.
allowed, but bulk ones aren't.
Ah. All kind of irrelevant when I die in like a nanosecond or something.
Oh, I fucking hate this one because I really struggle on where to go. This is only like, what's this, 4th level or something?
Yeah. Yeah, that is... To be honest with you, it would be a little bit shit if it was blatantly obvious where to go, because everyone would be able to complete it in
Well, yeah.
half an hour or something. But sometimes it does wind you up. Die, you bastard. Once you go to end up blowing yourself up sometimes if you're too close to them, don't you?
Yeah.
Oh, some secret thing up here.
I think it just goes to switch, knock them back down, but this is what I never understood. It's never
How'd you
clear.
get that thing? How'd you get that blue thing?
Oh, you'd go on that pillar and then
Oh, right.
just run off the top of it.
Off you go. Is it back up the top now, is it? Or?
Yeah, probably. I don't know. It's fucking hard work, isn't it? It's like, are you meant to go this way?
You've got to have a
Or-
fair memory on you, haven't you?
Yeah. So I've already done all this.
How did you run?
That trigger there.
Didn't know that.
I bet you fell into the trap of the motion sensor. Did you switch it off? 'Cause you can do that, can't
yeah,
you?
and it's all over the place.
He was blagging me
No, I
out
haven't
because
switched it off.
I was turning and then he just kept on turning the other way. I was like, what the fuck's going on?
Yeah, smash my controller. It says stick drift or something. Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck, I've had to fix a few of them controllers.
What, 4 ones?
Xbox One.
Oh, right.
I've done quite a few of them now. There's a couple of lads at work.
Well, I had it on my PS5 controller.
Yeah, you did. You remember you saying it was a bastard to do.
Oh,
wasn't it?
shite, yeah. And also the spring on the R2 button.
Oh, yeah.
It wasn't even there.
The force feedback on this, isn't it a pain in the ass to do?
Yeah, haptic feedback, so absolutely essential if you're playing something with like shooting in it or something like that.
Yeah.
But the R1 button is quite easy to fix. The L1 button it's kind of, if the L1 button's there, it's on the inside. So the spring will be there, but it's here on the R1.
Oh,
so
right,
easy
okay.
to get to that one. The L1, not so easy.
Cutting down costs by having it
using the
on the
shite
same
spring as well.
Yeah.
I actually put 2 on my R2 on the end. So. Done the trick. Anyway, massively irrelevant. Let's have a look. What's your favourite weapon on this then?
Favourite? Shotgun.
Does the job, doesn't it?
Yeah. And in Doom 2 you got the double barrel shotgun.
Right,
And
yeah.
do you remember it?
No.
So you won't remember how he reloads it then.
No, what's he do?
Well, it's as you'd expect to. The front drops down,
Yeah.
put 2 cartridges in, but it's like click, bang, click.
Oh, right, okay.
It loads that.
Like something
fast.
Arnie would do.
Yeah. I love
Right.
that double barrel shotgun because it was. You got guys like these. These are the easy guys to kill, aren't they?
Yeah.
And you just blow them to bits like in one hit. It's like fuck off.
Yeah, there are some tougher characters there.
It's the cyber demons that are a pain in the
Yeah,
arse.
horrible.
in this.
Yeah, we still haven't seen one of those invisible things yet, have we?
No.
Stupid. Probably in this level, actually. Oh, yeah. I didn't even know you could run. Didn't have a clue. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, God. What a dickhead. That is the one bad thing about a shotgun. A little bit longer to reload.
Yeah.
Right.
But I think this animation, because as he goes like that, you can see his hand, can't you, in the glove, was one of the creators.
Oh,
Also,
right.
It was someone in the office.
Was it? They took a photo of themselves and they modelled it on that
Yeah.
or something? Ah, right, okay.
Yeah, it was all done.
There's
You know,
something down there. The doorway. No, no.
yeah.
I'll go for it.
No.
Okay.
You're not wearing a suit.
Oh, yes. Yeah, well, fair play to the dudes who did this, you know. They knew where it was at. Yeah, you can imagine being like, I don't know, like 13 or something playing this. It's like, you'd be cacking your pants, wouldn't you? You've never seen anything like this before.
Yeah. I mean, it must have been even harder to play it on a keyboard.
Oh, God, yeah. I still can't do it now.
No, I tried even when I was at school, when I was playing Wolfenstein. And the problem is I was looking down too much because you had to use WASD.
Right, yeah.
And then, was it your mouse to control? But then, mice back in our day had the fucking ball.
Yeah.
You didn't have laser ones. So it'd be full of cack. So it wouldn't move, so you'd be smacking the fucking things.
Yeah. Yeah, not quite as straightforward as that. The golden age of gaming, eh?
Yeah.
Covered in shit. Been through there?
What's your map saying?
Hey?
What's your map say?
I don't know.
The map says we're fucked.
Oh, God.
Was that Nightmare on Elm Street?
No, you're
Final Nightmare, I think that was.
Right. Blimey.
I'm going to put that in as a reference. Because people think I'm just fucking weird shouting out random stuff.
Yeah.
I asked you for the map.
Yeah, well, the map says we're fucked.
We'll just edit it out one at a time.
In a scrap pile with the rest of it.
Yeah. No, I'm pinned down here. Definitely not.
No, this is a massive maze of shit and it's left on
Oh, I remember this. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, good that they've got these. You know, it's not a complete piece of piss walk in the park, like, you know.
Yeah, it's
But it
definitely,
doesn't stop it being irritating.
definitely a massive challenge. But it would have been nice if it recognised that you've been on it for 4 hours in the same spot.
Yeah.
And
You're not
like I say,
getting it,
maybe a little beacon on the map or something.
Mm.
I've given up on games in the past for
Being too hard.
yeah, but not being able to find something because you can enjoy the game and then you get stuck on something.
Yeah, and you just think, fuck this,
Yeah,
is stupid.
fuck it. It was like that. I was trying to do. Have you heard of Heavenly Sword on the PS3?
Yeah, yeah.
So I was doing a bit of footage for that, and you know you haven't played it for years. You think, oh, I'll just start again.
Yeah.
and I hadn't got far through the game anyway. But there's one point where you have to. There's an army of people coming towards you, and you've got. I don't know if you have to use some kind of form of trebuchet or something like that. Fucking firing shit at people.
Yeah.
And I kept on missing the targets because you've got to judge how long it'll take to hit.
Right, yeah.
I must have done it God knows how many times. I was like, you know what, fuck this game. I've had enough.
Well, I had something years ago with GTA 5.
All right.
When I started playing GTA 5, one of the first Franklin missions is a race.
Oh.
And,
yeah, they are the worst, the races.
Yeah, really, I must have done it about 15 times or something like that. I was like, this is fucking impossible. I've only just started. I don't know how to drive, and this, that, and the other. But you got to use his superpower, like slow time down, and then go around the corners and things like that. I even knew about it, but didn't. It's how long am I going here? But yeah, that put me off playing it for ages and ages.
Yeah. Yeah, I struggled, especially on any Grand Theft Auto on the PS2, and you had racing missions. They were fucking solid.
Bastards, weren't they? Yeah.
Grand Theft Auto 5 had a racing mission, but I just used the supercar that I nicked off someone.
Ah, right, yeah.
And it was just pistol over, as long as you didn't go mental, because they were like 90-degree corners.
Yeah.
Like one after the other.
Because each game was like driving. Oh, there's all those things.
Yeah.
Invisible. It's not. So, yeah, they all have their own like dynamics, don't they? Like how they do driving and things like that.
Yeah. Did you ever play Grand Theft Auto? What was 4? What was that on?
4.
Yeah.
Let's call it GTA 4.
That was after 3, wasn't it?
Yeah. Oh, I've done it. Wow.
Cool.
That took ages.
I can't.
You've got it here, haven't you?
Grand Theft Auto 4. Ah, right. Okay. So that's one with Nico in.
Yeah.
So I think it was that one where you drink drive.
Oh, right, yeah,
and
yeah.
you're completely pissed up, and the screen's like blurring like fuck.
Yeah.
I thought that was mint. It
You
made
did
me
that
want to
in
go
5
out
a
and
little
try
bit.
it, so I got pissed and went drink driving.
Video nasty. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, it took me a while to get into them. Like GTAs.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know. Love Red Dead Redemption, things like that,
Yeah.
It should have been right on it. But, you know what I'm like. As soon as anyone goes on about stuff, I'm like, fuck it. I don't like
it's
it.
a massive put off, that is.
Yeah.
I fucking hate people banging on about certain games.
I'd rather rediscover them like about 5 years later
Yeah.
than all that.
Grand Theft Auto I was in since the Dreamcast and the
Right.
PS1, because the PS1 I've got them up there.
Original, like.
Where is it? Grand Theft Auto 2 and London as well.
Right, yeah.
So I started off on them. They're top-down ones, aren't they?
Yeah.
And then went on to Vice City and San Andreas, yeah, and whatever else there was.
Yeah,
And
completely different things. aren't
fucking
they?
Vice City was just amazing. But I don't play it now because
Keep your memories.
I know how shitty the graphics will be. Dead blocky.
Yeah, it's difficult to go back, isn't it? Though?
Yeah.
I still play a lot on the PS3, as you know, and all that, and the graphics rarely let me down or anything.
No, they still
Hold up
really
pretty well. A lot of things do.
And I said about Heavenly Sword. I mean, I've gone back. That was one of the first releases. Because my first my first game on the PS3 was Stranglehold, which
the John Woo thing.
Yeah. And I still think that holds up really well, considering it's 2006. It still looks really good. I mean, it's not mind-blowingly amazing, but
You did a video on it, I remember.
I did, yeah.
Yeah. How many viewers?
Oh, fucking not that many.
8.
Fucking load of shit. You wonder why I bother sometimes.
No, keep going. Keep going.
Yeah. But I bought the American version, which had what's it called? The film. It's gonna do me fucking head in. I'm gonna have to look. What's it called?
Stranglehold.
Stranglehold. Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Stranglehold. Why am I holding like that? It's got a wire attached. I've been playing on the PS2 for ages.
Yeah.
Sir.
Taking that retro gaming thing too far.
Stranglehold. Right. Yeah. So you got our version,
Yeah, that's their cover, I remember.
a collector's edition, hard boiled.
Ah, right, the John Woo film, yeah.
So it was loosely based on that.
Okay.
Although, if you've ever watched Hardboiled, it's got fucking...
I have, yeah.
It only stars in... What's the name? I forgot. It's Chow Yun-fat.
Chow
is it?
Yun-fat, yeah.
It stars him, and that's about as far as it goes connection-wise.
Got you. Yeah, see, I own this, but I've never played it.
Haven't you?
No. Because the game it always gets compared to, like rightly or wrongly, is Sleeping Dogs.
Alright.
Because it's a similar sort of Hong Kong-y sort of thing and all that.
Yeah.
And I absolutely love Sleeping Dogs. My favourite game.
Really?
So, I don't know. I don't want to play this and like be pissed off. I don't know. I'm not sure.
No, I think if you don't have a mindset of this is going to be like Sleeping Dogs...
Because have you played that?
I've got it, yeah.
Yeah.
I
love it.
got it when it come out, and I really liked it, but
Yeah.
for some reason I dropped... There must have been some mission that I saw my arse with, and I just gave up on it.
Yeah, there's a couple. Like cut from 1,000 fists or something like that, which is pretty much impossible. You fluke it, and that's it, you know. But yeah, no, absolutely love that game. So I need to give that Stranglehold a chance, actually.
Yeah, it's a lot of like slowing down time.
Yeah,
it's,
yeah.
I mean, you've seen the video,
Absolutely, yeah.
and that's all it is. But at the time, of course, Matrix was 6 years before it, so bullet time was a huge thing back then.
I suppose so, yeah.
And playing a game where you could slow down time and just kill people.
Yeah, living in the future, weren't you?
Yeah.
Again, I don't think the influence of this game can be understated, really. It's like, people could be watching this now thinking like, it looks shit. It's like, yeah, it was from 1993, you know?
Yeah, it's...
It's like saying, it's like someone saying I don't like the Beatles, you know,
Yeah.
but you can't deny the cultural impact of them. Is pretty
Yeah.
much it, you know.
I mean, you mentioned anything about Commodore games or anything like that, and I'll screw my face up.
Yeah, yeah.
Because which is the one that has green and blue graphics? It was just
What, Spectrum?
Spectrum.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. So you mentioned Spectrum to me, and I'm like, the whole fucking library's shit. And it's not because I was in that time period.
Just about, yeah.
Where I should have enjoyed those sort of things, but because I waited and then ended up with a Mega Drive.
Was that your first one, was it?
It's my first one, yeah.
Right.
And obviously I got the Master System converter to go with it.
Oh, lovely. Yeah, you posh bastard.
So I had a bit of both.
Yeah, the Master System was my first console.
Yeah, so I mean, I don't know what your thoughts are, but like going from the Master System to a Spectrum is a massive
Yeah,
cut down.
yeah.
It's almost like going to an Atari 2600.
Yeah.
And I think the whole library on that shit. And I get some people say like, if you play something like Hero, it's an amazing game, and I played Hero and I thought it was shit.
Right. I had it on the Commodore 64 and I did love it at the time.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
that's the problem with people arguing these days. They'll put comments in and say, "Oh, you don't know fuck all." The thing is, I'm not saying it was shit in the day.
Yeah.
I'm saying it's shit to play now because, not that we've been spoiled, but there's just no enjoyment out of some
No,
things.
exactly. Yeah. Yeah,
probably
it's
was
what you
also-
had back then.
I think back in the day, when you were a kid, your imagination filled in the gaps. And this is why I slate things like Alex Kidd, which I think is a heap of fucking shit.
Yeah, I find it quite unplayable.
It's fucking awful, and yet people love it. But I think they must have had that as a kid.
Yeah.
Imagination filled in all the gaps.
You can't compete with nostalgia.
No.
I don't think at all. So
Which
unfortunately, that's the way it goes.
Everyone's entitled to their opinion. If
Yeah,
someone
yeah.
says Alex Kidd is brilliant, then that's fine. But you can't argue with someone that it is a fucking absolute classic and a must-have.
Yeah.
And even the remake they did was a complete pile of toss.
But surely you saying it's a bag of shit is as valid as them saying
Exactly.
it's
I'm not saying
amazing.
I'm not saying
But it
to
clearly
you
isn't.
now that Sleeping Dogs. I'm not saying to you it's a piece of shit because I think it is. And you should also, believe the same.
Yeah. How dare you not hold my opinion?
People like Coldplay.
Say no more. Yeah.
It's fine. I've got nothing against it.
No.
I've just got something against them.
Yeah, and him.
Yeah.
Well, it is common fact that Coldplay are a steaming pile of shit, you know, but people still like them, you know.
Yeah, it's fact. Yeah. It's written in the Bible.
I love it when that dude used to write, well, like Oxfam or whatever on his hands, just so they'd see it when he's playing the piano. Dickhead. If you cared that much about charity, get it tattooed across your fucking face, mate. That's what I'm going to say.
Or a valid point that our mate, Mr. Allman, legend,
Oh, yeah.
said, because people banging on about on Facebook. You remember the stupid challenges, the ice bucket challenge and all that? Fucking absolute toss rags. And they were saying, "Oh, look what I've done for to raise awareness." Yeah, raise awareness. You haven't actually done anything.
Yeah.
And yet our mate Legend said, "Fuck all you lot who are raising awareness," and took a screenshot of his
donation or something.
donation.
Yeah, yeah.
And said, "I've actually fucking donated."
Oh, come off it, man! You're not getting in with it. It's like, well,
Yeah,
no, he
fuck
exactly got in with it. Like, yeah.
People are aware of fucking diseases and shit. Just fucking donate.
Yeah.
Don't make a point of it to try and become fucking famous.
Well, ironically, it did bring a lot of awareness to, because I'd never heard of it before. ALS, Lou Gehrig's, whatever it is.
Oh, I thought you meant awareness to bellends.
No. I'm well aware of those, don't you worry. But it's just become another gateway to narcissism, doesn't it? You know,
Yeah,
people didn't give a shit about that charity. They'd never heard of it either.
No,
they
of course
just thought,
they
hey, look at me.
Bandwagon. Oh, I'll
Yeah.
fucking do some of that.
It's like, what was that shite about? You have to drink a pint, down a pint. Remember that?
Oh God, yeah, yeah. Well done.
I think people even forgot what they were doing it for after about.
Go in the fucking Crown. They're doing it all night long. Fucking hell, they're
Listen,
doing
if
it
I
for
want to
nothing.
down a pint, I'll down a pint.
Yeah.
Right? I'm not going to do it because some asshole down the road said like, "Ooh, I've nominated you." Fuck off. I deleted Facebook after that. Actually,
Yeah.
got rid of it. Yeah, best thing I ever
was
did.
sick of everyone fucking going on about how great they are.
Yeah, moaning.
And Joey B. Tunes,
Brilliant.
he's pointed out something which I high-fived the fucking screen over, which there was people going up to like something on a wall, like a picture or something in the street, and some girl has a photo by it, so she's posing like this and takes a photo or trying to look sad in front of this thing. And then he was like, "Yeah, got it." And like, right, cool. And walked off, got in the car and fucked off. It's like, you absolute dickhead.
What, like she was trying to help scrub it off or something, or?
On that line, you know,
Right,
like she
yeah,
was
yeah.
doing good.
Yeah.
Or like feeling sad for these people who have died or whatever it was.
Just for a nanosecond.
Yeah.
And then reality kicked in.
And that was it. It was like, you got the picture? Yeah, right, let's fucking do one.
Yeah.
On social media, I'm so sad. No, you're not. You're a prick.
Ugh. There was one similar where there was that woman, it was on a beach picking up like plastic or something like that. So she had like a bin bag, and I was like shoving old milk bottles in it and shit like that. And it was like, oh, hang on a minute. And as soon as that, she's like, fuck this, and chucks it away. Yeah, no, I despair.
dickholes.
But I don't know. I do think this is a sign of us getting older as well, like, you know, and pissed off by this stuff. But it would wind me up back in the day as well, when I was a young man.
Yeah, I think you pay more attention to it these days.
Yeah, definitely. You got no choice, have you?
No.
Yeah, I say you can't compete with nostalgia, but you know, I'm as guilty as that as everyone really. It was better back then.
I say it about music though these days. There are some tunes I have downloaded recently that, you know, really catch my attention. I think they're fucking great. But when I texted you that day and I said like 5 out of 6 songs that I've heard on the radio are covers or they use
Samples,
the samples, which the early 90s was mad for samples.
Yeah.
But it was done in good taste. Now it's just like, let's throw any shit together and...
Yeah. Well, maybe it's not designed for us though now, is it, I guess?
No.
So I've always into older stuff, you know, still do. But there was a time when I knew exactly what was going on, especially when it comes to like metal and things like that, you know.
Yeah.
Look at the lineup for download and stuff like that now. It's like, who the shit are these people?
Yeah.
I've never heard of them. It's been like 2 years since I knew everyone, and now I don't know anybody. Not good.
But I've started listening to a lot of 60s stuff.
Yeah.
And I didn't realise, I mean, a lot of stuff I knew was covered by people in the 90s. A lot of stuff. But there was one that came on the other day and I didn't realise. I don't know who's done it, you might know. Remember Pat Pato Banton.
Yeah.
He did Baby Come Back. That was a cover of...
Yeah, the Equals, wasn't it?
I have no idea.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was the Equals.
Yeah.
Like 1968.
So, but the rest
Yeah,
of
but you wouldn't have known that was a cover, would you? You know?
No, and I mean, Tiffany, I think all her songs were covers, weren't they?
What? I think we're alone now.
Yeah,
all that.
that's a cover.
Is it?
Yeah, it's a 60s cover.
Oh, right, I didn't know that. Must have been big in America or something.
Yeah, well, I'm. It's the thing, I've known that for years, but I still don't know who did it.
No, I couldn't even hazard a guess, to be honest. No, I just thought that was like an 80s banger, you know.
No. And then she did another one, a follow-up, which
I can't remember
wasn't
that.
successful. If I had a few hours to try and think, I'd remember it. I'd remember how it went.
Yeah.
Or you could just Google it. But that was another cover.
Yeah, it was
Whatever that
easy,
was.
wasn't it?
Yeah.
Like girl, boy bands do covers and things like that. But saying that though, I was always very dismissive of 80s music, but now I can't get enough of it. No Depeche Mode pun intended. But prime example, never liked Depeche Mode at all. Now I absolutely love them.
Yeah.
Hate all that synthesizer shit. And what am I
Yeah,
doing
see,
all day now?
I was
Recording
brought up with that.
synth
You
songs.
see,
Yeah, you're always into your
my
electro
dad
stuff. weren't you?
listened to OMD.
Did he?
Yeah, and that's a lot of...
That's very synthy.
Yeah.
The first sort of stuff, yeah.
Yeah, and I loved it. And
British, anyway.
Depeche Mode, I wasn't massively into a lot of their songs. I mean, I do like them, but there was the odd one that I thought, why the fuck have you released this? I think one of them, if you remember, it's not People Are People. The sound is, if you remember in RoboCop, when he goes looking for one of the guys in a nightclub, and you've got this awful music playing,
Right, okay.
and one of Depeche, it might even be Depeche Mode.
Yeah, maybe,
songs,
yeah.
But, one of their songs has got this metallic noise in, like
Oh,
clanging,
okay.
that sort of thing.
Right.
And I was like,
Like
fuck.
industrial sound
Yeah,
and stuff.
I was like,
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, this is fucking horrendous. It is proper 80s. No, there's loads of good stuff in the 80s.
Totally. I mean, it's kind of ironic now that, you know, all the music I've ever made personally has been, you know, guitar influence and stuff. Hated the 80s, hated all that synth shit. And now all I do is make synth music.
Yeah.
So,
There's some good tracks. That game I did a video on a while ago, some 80s... It's a racing game.
alright. What, Outrun?
It looks like Outrun,
Right.
but it's a modern game. And that whole album on that game is 80s synthwave.
Oh, okay, right.
Fuck, some of the tunes on that are mint.
Any idea who did them?
It does say
Right.
underneath the tracks, but
It'll probably be like Wave Shaper or something like that.
It's something
They've got
weird.
the 80s stuff.
yeah,
But I can't get enough of that. But that is pure nostalgia, that is. Because that music didn't technically exist in the 80s, but
yeah,
the vibe of it is pure 80s, isn't it? Games, films, TV themes,
yeah.
all that. Love it.
Right, I'm proper fucking stuck on this.
Mm.
I think
It could be one of them where you just
we'll
wrap it up.
yeah, pretty much.
And it's yeah, without cheating sometimes, and without going over it and over it, you're never going to find it, are you?
No, I don't know. It still drives you to play it. It's, I mean, with this, it's easy because we got level select.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
you
yeah.
go
yeah.
on to whatever you want.
It is a
and
bit too easy, isn't it? Yeah.
Just use the cheat menu to get all the keys and just. And to be fair, even using all the keys, you know, giving everything, and having all the keys to begin with, I still couldn't find my fucking way out of the place.
No, no.
It was-
And I don't think the map's much help to you either. Mate.
No.
Like, sometimes, like
No, not all the
occasionally
time.
it is. But yeah, no, I still rate it. I really do. And like I said, the influence of it on other games, culturally and stuff, is amazing.
Yeah, it's
And the development of it is a decent story as well. You know,
yeah,
just like how those like few dudes just like knocked it out, and game changer, literally. You know.
and I'm glad they ported it to modern systems. What improvements they made, I'm not sure of because I haven't played the original PC game, so I couldn't comment on
Yeah,
that.
I've certainly not A/B'd it. You know, well, I've
Yeah.
never played the PC game, so.
No, but what they've done with this, if they have done anything, is just It's just spot on. It feels like a modern game,
Yeah.
although it looks old.
But it still looks good though. You know, it doesn't look ancient. It's like you said, if you put a Spectrum game up against this or something, you'd notice a difference, wouldn't you?
Gotcha.
But no, you can't deny the influence at all, and it's still playable, which says a lot, really.
And what would you give it out of 10?
I put probably an 8 or a 9. It's got to be just because of all those things that you got to wrap up into it.
You can ignore the difficulty is just fucking insane in some places, but even struggling to find your way out, you can still ignore that, and I'd still put it as a 9 out of 10.
Yeah.
Even though it does fucking grind me sometimes.
But you know, a lot of good games do getting on your tits.
Oh, yeah.
It'd be boring if you just got straight to the X every time, wouldn't it? So,
well, yeah.
You know, but at the same time,
there's
give it
some level of satisfaction when you do finally.
Absolutely, yeah.
After hours.
If it's too easy, you're not going to be satisfied by it, are you?
No. So yeah, excellent game.
Yeah.
And I don't know what we're doing next. So.
Yeah, well, like I said, we're 8 seconds away from each other now, so we should do more, shouldn't we?
Yeah, and it might be another 4 years before we do another episode, eh?
Yeah. Yeah. But at least you got some decent outro music coming up anyway.
Yeah.
Me.
Links in the description.
Yeah, no one will go on it, no worry. Yeah.
No one's watching. No one's watching. If we get 34 fucking views, I'll be surprised.
Well, it's alright. If we do a thumbnail of us looking shocked or something and everyone will watch it, that's what you got to do about it.
Yeah. Like,
yeah. Oh, we got fuck off.
Well, but in fact, no one's probably even got this far. Because what are we in? We've actually gone to an hour. So
shit, right, yeah.
we'll
You're going to have to do some serious editing, though.
Trim it down to 50 minutes. No one's going to get to the end, so
I don't think
we
so,
can
no.
call everyone a massive bell end.
Yeah.
And don't ever watch my shit again because you're all pricks.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
And no one's going to know.
Yeah. Somebody say something in the comments if you've watched this long.
Yeah.
I dare you.
Without skipping.
Yeah. And you're the only person who watched it who's not a pedo. There you go.
That's most of my fan base.
Oh, shit.
Thanks for watching. If for some strange reason you like my videos, please consider subscribing so I don't feel so unpopular. Do you know what I mean?